Bonnie, you wanted to address one particular issue about the fact that young black men are increasing their support for Donald Trump, which is slightly counterintuitive, but it is a phenomenon, isn't it?
Well, luckily they're not a voting demographic in a huge way, but I do know on personal fact that there are quite a few African American men under 40. If you talk to them, they won't tell you they hate Trump. And this is true of Latino and also Muslim men. You would be surprised. And I've asked these guys, what is it? Because he's not the person who would, especially if you're Muslim, he wouldn't actually be your friend. Can I say this on air?
I don't know what you're going to say. But
it begins with a C.
Be careful.
Cojones.
I don't know whether you can say that or not, but you just did kind of. So.
Okay, they like that. And they'll tell you they like that. And Trump plays that to them. These guys they're not a big voting demographic, but they're a lag on the vote in many ways or they go to Bernie. They have a really big problem with the Democratic Party, with the Democratic establishment, because they see it as woman-centered.
And how true is it what Donald Trump says about the fact that the economy for African Americans is going gangbusters, that unemployment among that demographic is lower than it was under Barack Obama. So therefore, he's saying, well, I have delivered for you.
For those folks who've lost their job right now because a plant went down to Mexico, that isn't going to make you feel better. And so what we have to do is to make sure that folks are trained for the jobs that are coming in now, because some of those jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says, like the person you just mentioned, who I'm not going to advertise for, that he's going to bring all these jobs back, well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? There's no answer to it. He just says, well, I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how exactly are you going to negotiate that? What magic wand do you have? And usually the answer is he doesn't have an answer.
Big difference here is in manufacturing, relatively higher paying jobs, where President Trump has done 386,000 more jobs, or that's been done under his presidency, than under President Obama. We'll leave that aside. Wholesale trade a little bit better, and mining and logging also, that was negative under Obama. Now, some of that has to do with lower oil prices, but other parts of it may have to do with deregulation. And
something else he did is he renegotiated NAFTA.
He did.
He renegotiated NAFTA. Now, when you ran for president and when Barack Obama ran for president, you both said you would renegotiate NAFTA. You didn't. He did. Nancy Pelosi said that the USMCA, which President Trump signed into law, is a, quote, victory for America's workers. Does he deserve credit for that?
No, I think, remember, he wasn't the one that pushed that particular one that passed. The House amended the bill, so he couldn't.
He signed it.
By the way, it's a big deal, though. Here's what they amended. He was giving pharma a way out, giving them a gigantic break, just like he's doing now with pharma. They're building plants overseas and getting tax breaks for it. That's what it was about with him. And they said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do.
He renegotiated NAFTA and you didn't, is the point. I mean,
because we had a Republican Congress that wouldn't go along with us renegotiating it.
But doesn't he deserve some credit for that? It's better. The USMCA is better than NAFTA.
It is better than NAFTA. But look what...
I'm almost 40 years old. I'm 39. I just hit 39 years old. And all I can say is I got good credit. I don't own no house. I don't have no money in the bank. And that's because of COVID, because I was doing pretty good. But I realized that was because of Trump. The reason I was doing pretty good last year because of Trump. Because the Democrats never gave me shit.
I hate that it had to be this way, but y'all made me do it. You made me like Trump, and I'm going to tell you why you made me like him. When y'all first came out and said he was racist, I took y'all word for it because I don't watch politics. Okay? But everybody that told me he was racist and everybody that talked bad about him in the beginning 2-3 years later, y'all was still talking bad about him. And I said to myself, hold up. This man can't be doing everything wrong. So I went and did my own investigations. And boy, what I found was a new way of life. You made me do it. You made me do my own homework. And I dove deep. Let me give you a word of advice. If you want to convince the world not to like somebody, you can't talk about everything wrong that person does, because it looked like you're a hater when you do that. Trump 2020.
Commander-in-Chief, you keep handling your business. You keep standing for the American people, because we are standing behind you. And we need someone, a ferocious lion like you, in office to combat the left and their foolishness and their anti-American sentiments. So, President Trump, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Keep doing your thing, Trump 2020, baby.
What happened to us former Obama supporters? What happened to us? Is it that Obama hurt us so bad that we left the left? Or is it that the left left us? I know it's a little bit of a tongue twister, but what really happened? Is it that we were forced, or is it that we finally found our real home in conservatism? Is it that the left has changed, or is it that the right is where we should have been from the beginning? What do you think? I know for me it's a little bit of both. Honestly, I couldn't see it any other way now. But I think the left showed its true colors.
Who you voting for?
Donald J. Don Trump, the Don.
Why?
Because he's the best president since sliced bread.
That is funny.
The man do what he say he's gonna do. I never seen it yet in my life. Everything the man say he's gonna do, he do it. Then his sister, his family trying to put him down. She don't even know what a great man this man she have in her own damn family. He's sick. This girl, she get paid to talk garbage. The man is a genius.
What about
the man could fix numbers, and it's all the bottom line is the account receivable and accounts payable. The books, man.
What about Biden?
Biden, that criminal, 47 years, he didn't do nothing for the black man. More than make a crime bill and he'd brag about it, and then he'd come and try not even apologizing. He's a crazy kid. He didn't done for America 47 years. Now we find out it's all been still for China. 47 years in the place, and he want to do everything now that the man come and say he's going to do it. Plus everything he says doing that what the president is doing. He's blaming the president for the virus. How can you blame the president? Nobody knew at the time. And the man moved so fast that he got up therapeutic and different jobs for treatment. Now, if you get tested in time, your life can be saved. Nobody knew. And they come, virus, corona, like the president brought it here. I can't believe these sick people. That's what they try to debate on. The communists never will work. Right. And I'm watching the American people, because I could tell you one thing. I'm going to stand back and watch, because they ain't going to take away the people's Second Amendment. I don't got any, so I'm not worried. But I know it's America. You can't touch that. And that's what all they want to do, take away the amendment.
So you're telling people to vote for Trump, right?
They have to. If they do not vote for Trump, it's finished, brother. God is in the midst. He's sealed and covered by the blood. They can't touch him. God sent him the right time. Believe me, I'm here 47 years, and this is the best. The best. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
And this is for all the racist Biden supporters that hate on me because I'm black and I support Donald Trump. You are stupid and I hate you. Actually, I can't say I even hate any of you. I love all of you, even if you don't like me.
Hey, so I was told because I support President Trump that I'm Uncle Tom. I was told because I support law enforcement I'm a sellout. Call me Uncle Ben. Well, let me tell you something, brother, in my Hulk Hogan voice. You call me what you want to call me. So I ain't in elementary school where you going to call me a name and get me to come over here and roll with you with so-called in crowd. Because I got the same skin tone as you, I got to go over here, Black Lives Matter. Oh, why they want to paint letters in the street? Well, paint my house, man. That's a driving hazard, to tell you the truth. But listen, I don't want to go over there with nobody like that, man. Instead, they don't give they getting money from these these companies, and then turn around and give it to the Democratic Party. It's going to turn around and buy paint.
Trump supporters are not racist. Trump supporters are not racist. Trump supporters are not racist.
But we're gonna stand up, keep it real, let you know what's up. I voted for a man named Donald J. Trump.
What are you looking for? What do you need to hear? Let's start at the crime bill and the fact that he has not only not apologized,
not only
Joe
not
Biden.
Right. He is not only not rectified. Every time he reverts back to, well, it was the Black Caucus members in the church, but they were with it too. Okay, you fooled them as well.
You know, you never said I'm sorry. You know, it's like I didn't do it.
I want to hear an ironclad plan. I don't want to hear if this or if that or after the election.
Does the presence of Kamala Harris on the Democratic ticket sway you at all?
Not at all. I don't know who said she had our vote. She does not. We were supposed to grab onto Kamala with the black girl magic, but that didn't happen because she didn't right her wrongs.
Like, I hold officials accountable. I don't care what color you are. And I think that too often we automatically think that because someone looks like you, that they're going to have your best interests at heart. And that's just not simply true.
All right, y'all. So I'm back. We up here registering people to vote. And I got my brother, man. I've known for a long time. Love this dude to death, man. He's a really good dude, right? So I say, hey, bro, you registered to vote this year? And he's like, yeah, I'm voting. I say, who you voting for? He was like, you already know. I'm like, Trump? He's like, hell no. Hell no. I'm like, bro, are you serious? So he's asking me, he say, Cash, why? Why vote for Trump? Okay, before we get into it, because I'm going to break it down to you. Why are you voting for Biden?
I think you're a better person.
Why?
Because what's going on now in the situation with Trump.
What Trump situation?
What's going on now? Shit just fucked up. I believe he could come in and do a better job.
You really do?
I believe.
What has he done? You know he's been in politics for 47 years. What has he done in 47 years? What has he done in 47 years?
A lot.
Like what?
I mean, I just believe he'll do better than
Did
Trump.
you know that Biden, in 47 years of politics, has only been a racist, said racist things about you and me, personally, as black people, and made a bill to incarcerate black people with Bill Clinton, the crime bill. Look it up. The man just said you ain't black unless you vote for him. All right? He also said he didn't want his children going to school in a racial jungle. Didn't want integration. He was for segregation. Also, not only that, he also said that poor kids can be just as bright and just as intelligent as white kids. Meaning that black, brown, red, yellow are poor. When he thinks poor, he doesn't think white at all. He's thinking about you and me. The dude ain't did nothing but hurt black people. And then his running mate, Kamala Harris, she's got a career of locking up black people. A career. Now, let's move over to Trump. You asked me why I'm voting for Trump. Before Trump was the president, did not everybody love him? In their music videos, rap videos, all the magazines. He got awards from black communities in the NAACP. Everybody loved him. But then when he came to president, they said he's a racist. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because when he came into politics, he started what he said, drain the swamp. He started taking out all the, not just politicians, the evil, corrupt politicians. Fired them, took them out, made them go away, and put in his people. Did you know that since he's been president, the economy has been better than it ever been? Unemployment at an all-time low. More jobs created than ever before. He stopped making us an importer and made us an exporter. To me, that means we make more money. People talk about the wall that he wanted to build over there in Mexico. Do you know why he wanted to build the wall? And remember, they said that he was racist because he said that my brothers and sisters that's Mexican is murderers and rapists and stuff, right? That's not what he said. If you listen to the clip, he said that the MS-13, the gang, are rapists and murderers, not Mexicans. Not Mexicans. But they twisted that to make everybody around us believe that he's a racist. Okay? Then they say, make America great again. What does he mean? When was America great? When you talk about make America great again, what he means is make America, like what I just said, an exporter again. Have jobs again. Have people believe in the American dream again, that they want to come to this country and they know that they're going to make it. Had nothing to do with race. All right? Not only that, the man gave funding for the next 10 years. This has never been done. For historic black colleges and universities, the HBCUs. Barack Obama didn't even do that. He did prison reform, meaning which directly affects us as black people because we fill up the prisons. You feel me? He said, if you're a nonviolent offender and it's just like drugs or something, and you ain't kill nobody or pull a gun on nobody, you could come home, man. There's programs set in place for you to be able to come home. He did everything he could to show by his actions that he ain't a racist and a damn good president. He did all that. Yet we still running around here, the people that only watch the news, we're saying, hell no, we voting for Biden because Biden was with Obama, or Biden did so much great, but nobody can tell you none of the great that he did. But they could pull up every single thing that he's done to the black community. Specifically, Hillary Clinton called us super predators. Matter of fact, if the man isn't a racist, why did he speak at the KKK members' eulogy and said that he was his hero or inspiration or whatever? So why does he deserve your vote and not the man who's actually showing you that he cares about you? The president that's done more for the hood, black community, Hispanic community than any other president since Lincoln. You feel me? Why would it? You know me, bro. I'm a hood nigga. You know me. So why would I be telling you that? Bill Clinton's the one that did that crime bill, but they pushed it. Exactly. He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff.
See, like Trump, he gonna bring the jobs back.
He been bringing them back, and that's why they did this coronavirus shit.
Like you say they're export. Now we'll be the biggest export instead of China.
Exactly. He brought steel manufacturing, the automobile industry. They said that was dead, and look at us now, booming. They hit us with coronavirus. You notice that when coronavirus hit, they said everybody got to stay in the house. Nobody could go out. But yet, if you're Black Lives Matter or Antifa, you could go out and protest and burn shit down, and nobody's gonna say nothing. But the coronavirus is so bad. We out here standing with masks. You feel me? Why? It's an agenda. So, bro, the reason why I'm having this conversation with you is because it's important. Your vote is very important this year. They've been getting the black vote. You know, Lyndon B. Johnson said that I'm going to have these niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And we do, blindly. Latinos and blacks. We vote Democrat blind as hell. Don't even know why we do. We just do. Did you know that the black people are the ones that started the Republican Party? Did you know that? We were Republicans. They crippled us with welfare, Section 8. They kicked us out the homes, bro. Made the woman look at you and be like, I don't need you. I'll take care of by the state. I'll go get food stamps. Which led you to be upset, me to be upset, go out and sell drugs because we're trying to prove to our family that we can provide even though they ain't giving us no jobs. Then we get locked up under that crime bill. And then we're locked up and we're stuck there. That was under Biden. 47 years, bro, in politics, and they did nothing for us. Trump, people have already loved Trump for forever. Why would you want to be the president of the United States when you're already a billionaire? You have every woman that you could possibly want at your feet. You don't need the fame because you got the fame already, right? So what reason would he have to become the president of the United States? Did you know that he's never taken a check since he's been in office?
$1. He has
$1. Every other check he's donated while being president. He's the only president in history for his net worth to drop, to go down.
By law, he needed to take a cent. I don't want none of their money. But by law, he needed $1.
That's why I'm asking you if you registered to vote, bro, so you can vote for the right person who's going to help us out, man. Who's going to do more for this, not just even us as black people, because it's not about that. We need to even stop calling each other black. We American, bro. You feel me? We are American. Straight up. So can you do me a favor? When you come in here with me, I even feed you a slice of pizza. Register to vote. Come kick it with me and my kids for a sec. Make sure you register to vote, and then think about it. Just you know, make sure a little update. All right.
For sure.
Can I count on your vote? I'm out here for a reason, bro. You know I ain't gonna lie to you. I never have. You been my dog. You feel me? You been my dog, bro. You always gonna be my dog. I'm trying to tell you. If you want, I'm gonna give you my new number. I'm trying to tell you, brother. I'm trying to tell you. They the real racists, man. They tell you Trump's racist and can't give you nothing to show that he's a racist. But I can give you everything to show you that he's not. But I can show you clip after clip after clip after clip after clip in its entirety of Biden saying some messed up racist stuff, bro. And then his actions, the bills that he's passed through, he got behind, were racist. Directly targeting you and me. So why the hell would we give him our vote? They think we're stupid. They think because he was with Barack Obama. Why do you think he chose Kamala Harris as his running mate? She wasn't even qualified. They didn't want her in the primary when she was running to be the candidate against Trump. They didn't want her then. So why pick her now? After she called you a racist in the debate. Think about it. Because they think we're stupid. We're going to see a black woman and be like, oh, well, she could be the female Barack Obama. Well, let's vote. That's why. Trump been did a lot. A whole lot. Not just for the hood, bro. Not just for black communities, but for America. Which is what a president is supposed to do. Not single out one or the other because of their color. All of us are American, and that's how he looks at us, is as Americans. Not as niggas. Not as black. Not as none of that. That's why he said what he said. He said, look, what do you got to lose? You've been voting the same way. You've been voting for these people for how long? And look it. So what do you really got to lose? Give me a chance. And he's shown you. He's shown everybody. So I'm counting on you, man, and everybody else that you know. If you could, when you get to talking to people, bro, tell them exactly what I just told you. Trump 2020? Yeah. Trump 2020? Can I get that? My brother. My brother. That's what it's about. That's what it's about right there. Trump 2020. He voting Trump. He already registered. He was gonna vote Biden. Didn't know none of the stuff I just told him right now. And everything that I'm telling you, you can look up. If you want, I'll show you right now. I'll get off the phone and I'll show you. That's what it's about, y'all. You want to make a difference, get out there and talk to people. It starts right there in your own hometown, man. Where you from, so people know you. Your credibility ain't in question. I ain't got no motive. This is my boy. This is my boy, man. That is my motive, to keep America great, because he already made it great again. Now we're trying to keep it great, all right? So get out there if you haven't already, man, and talk to people. Talk to your neighbors. Let them know. Bring the facts to them, not your feelings, not your opinion. Present the facts. Say what you know to be a fact so they can verify that, and then they know, yo, he wasn't lying. You know what? I'm going to switch my vote this year. That's what we need to do, and I'm sure you're going to talk to everybody else about it. My brother, I appreciate you. Straight up. I'm going to get in here with my babies, bro. Okay. You have a good day. All right. That's what we're trying to do out here, y'all. Unite, don't fight, be a street like it's only you can be the change that you want to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, remember to pray, America. Trump 2020. Woo! Yeah, brother!
Guys, look at the flag behind me. I want you to know, the unsilent majority, don't let them intimidate you. 80% is Trump pump. Don't be scared. Don't let them intimidate you.
It is amazing to see all the racial slurs I get from my own people. Calling me a racist. Yeah, they're saying you're going to get deported. Trump's going to deport you and your family. Your mom doesn't even speak English. Your mom this, like, how do you know? Are you assuming all of this because I'm brown?
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, sir. Thank you for taking on the fake news media, sir.